Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. As you can see, I've already started working on the second half of the Gothic model. Did some little bits of work up there that you can't really see, but most importantly, obviously down here, the continuation of the dock. And then I was a bit stumped on what to do for, the connection between the top level and the kind of port level, if you will. The original idea was to have a road leading down here, but I feel like, given the situation right now and the ever-pressing lack of time, given Bricking Bavaria starts in just 2 weeks, I thought a staircase might actually be the smarter choice, just given the circumstances. It's a bit easier, a bit more streamlined, doesn't need too many natural shapes like just a dirt road would need. So yeah, I've also done some work up there, as you can see. Included some more lights, including a flickering light using one of those Light My Bricks effects boards, and that's working rather nicely. Didn't use it for the lanterns because I feel like the flicker is just too much for just a candle, so it's only on the torch right there. In any case, back to the dock area down here. I've laid out some brick modified to attach some more rock work to, and then I thought we would put a guard tower here in the middle. Given its support, it's quite close to the abbey or cathedral or whatever you want it to be. Yeah, it needs a little bit of protection, so we'll have a guard tower here, and you can see it indicated by that little arch right there. I'm thinking to have a gate, a little bit of rock work on this side as well, and then possibly a bit more wall behind the gate. So the project for today, I thought, would be to start working on the gate and possibly on the rock work actually, and then find a position for the gate that works with the whole layout, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, even though still not quite there, but certainly better than in the past live stream, in the last live stream 2 weeks ago. I was a bit brain dead in that one. I was just fried. In any case, let's get to work. Yeah, let's start with the rock work. That's an easy thing to continue because I've already got the majority of the style set in stone, quite literally, if you will. I just gotta get used to building while talking again, which isn't something I usually do, but so we'll get to it. So feel free to say hi in chat. We've got 9 viewers currently, according to that YouTube studio thing, so feel free to chime in, say hello, and ask away if you have any questions. Some more brick mods. And one thing that I can do without you asking anything is say thank you for the tremendous support on the latest update video last weekend. It's just great seeing this model come together and seeing everyone enjoy the process. So I appreciate that. Ben already said hi back before I said hi. So hello again. Let's just take a plate to measure out where the next brick mod needs to go. That's another brick up. So let's do that. Got that here. Right. 2 plates on top there. I might put another connection point there, actually. You can't see it very well, but obviously the whole thing comes apart in 2 sections. Might have seen that in... Did I show it in the last update video? Not sure. In any case, it does that, you know, for transportation. And, you know, given the inherent tolerances of Lego piece manufacturing, the parts kind of pull apart the further up you go. So I might insert another little clip connection here, just using what? There's this beautiful 1x2 rounded brick with a, you know, basically a 1x2 round plate on the top and on the bottom, and the middle plate, you know, brick is the same height as 3 plates, and the middle layer of that in that brick is 2 bars, vertical bars, and you can use that wonderfully to connect clips in a, you know, without needing space for the actual clip, as you would with, just to show you an example. Come on, there. Just so we're on the same page. We have a clip like that. Focus isn't there, but you get the point. The clip takes up a 1 stud space, and with that piece I'm referring to, you don't need that 1 stud space. So yeah, but that's a commitment. Do I do that? Yeah, I think I should. I think I should. So how am I going to go about that? Good question. Probably using one of these wonderful bricks. Let me see if I can get you in focus here. That should do it. It's not quite as neat, but it'll do the job. So, right, let me take the whole thing and break it apart into the 4 sections so that I can access that little space a little more easily. Right. Split that apart at the back. That should do it. There we go. I need to watch out for those lights. Let's put them up here. That one needs to go underneath that cable. There we go. Okay. Right, and that one needs to come apart just on the edge here. Right, there we go. Now I can take out the little filler insert that's built into that. Slide it together just to check whether I'm on track. Actually, that's bullshit. Let's just actually use a 1x1 clip plate. I hope I'm making sense and you're able to follow along somewhat reasonably. Right, we need, oh no, we actually need two plates at the bottom underneath that clip. Little assembly that goes in there. And then I want no, actually we need a whole brick, because there's a stud in the way on the other side that we need to bridge. So let's do that. And now we're going to use let's see if I can find one. Yep, there it is. A brick modified with bar. Wow, you can hardly make it out. Let me check. There you go. That little fella. Oh. Right, and we'll put that in the rockwork there, and the clip will connect to that. So I need to take out some more pieces, and I think as we go, like that, I reckon. Is that right? Yes, it is. Lovely. Hello, Buku. This marker is amazing. Thank you very much. How many pieces are used so far, roughly? I have no idea, but extrapolating from the first model that I did 2 years ago, because this is the third installment of the Gothic collaboration, and the first mock I did was 32 by 48 studs, I think, which is one half of this. Last year I doubled that, and this year I doubled that again. And the first model had about 4,500 pieces, meaning the second model, last year's, must have had about 8 to 10,000. And this one, once again doubling that number, should have around 20,000 parts once it's completed. Considering it's got a lot more structure underneath the whole build though, I would say that number is probably closer to like 22,000. But, you know, considering I don't count as I go, it's quite difficult to tell that accurately. But that should give you a sense. And yes, it's been expensive. Right. Wires out of the way. Come on. Let's see to put that bugger back together. See if I did that correctly. And heavy, yes, it is. It is, well, part of the reason I'm splitting it into 4 sections is because there is no way I would be able to, well, there is a way, but it would be risky to carry it all at once. So, yeah, it is quite heavy. I'll try to put it on a scale in the, you know, once it's completed, and then put that in the last update video, like in the final update video for this model, to give you all a sense of how much a model of this size weighs. I think that might be interesting. The back's not quite coming together. Is that it? Might be. Certainly looks good. All right. I think we got it. Means we've got a nice connection point here pulling that little rock face together. Is the focus good? Let me know if the focus is good. I'm using manual focus lens, so it's always a bit of a gamble not being able to look at the screen all the time. Anyways, let's go at all that wiring. Ah! That is stuck somewhere. You go here. The little thing broke off. A little spire. Lost a cheese slope. Nothing crazy. There we go. Right. 2 plates there, or just a bit of filler in the form of some 1x1 round studs. Focus is good, thank you very much. Glad to hear. Right. 1x3 brick, where did I put those? There they are. A couple of weeks ago I placed a massive order of just basic pieces. Basic bricks, basic plates, and I'm very glad that I did, because now that I'm tackling the second half and have basically no time to wait for orders anymore, that parts restock definitely comes in clutch. Yeah. Let's replace that actually with a 1x2 brick modified. The beautiful thing about internals is you can just put all kinds of colors in there. You won't see them in the end. So yeah, those lime 1x2 brick mods sorry, were part of that big restock order as well. The little plaque holds the whole thing together at the front. Actually, let me move that back again for you. That should do it. Gives you a bit more of a view. Right. Did we put one there? Yes, we do. Actually, maybe we don't. I think it would be better to just have a one stud space up there. Right. Let's build up the back a bit. And something that is also coming in very handy is a couple of friends of mine have sorted out some of their stuff, some of their old Lego from when they were kids in the 90s, and they got a shit ton of basic bricks from them, which is absolutely wonderful because you just can't have enough of them. There's always a use, especially with big marks like this that need a lot of filler. So I'm very grateful for that contribution to this model. Need another brick to fit in there. All right. Let me see. I need to take that little placeholder out of the way. Wait, okay, that's I need a 4 stud high spacer. Do you prefer to plan everything out in advance, or do you think up details on the go? Well, I'd be lying if I said I planned everything. Most of the, well, basically everything that I did to this day started with a very rough idea, or just a very small section. For example, this model started with the big rose window, and everything else just evolved around that as it seemed appropriate. So yeah, I'm all in favor of just winging it. Right, let me dig up some more filler brick. I have yet to sort that whole bulk. They're just in bags like this. Just a bunch of basic brick. And I need a 1x3, 2x3. There we go. Right. Maybe a little connection point down here, just to fix the wall to the skeleton underneath. Hello there, completely missed the notification. Well, Mikey, I didn't put up the notification until like 5 minutes before I started, because as you can see, the lighting situation is quite different. You might have, you know, taken note of that in the workshop when I posted the other day that my light, my big lovely LED panel, was mucking around, and it worked for one evening, and then the next day it didn't work. So yeah, we're stuck with a improvised lighting situation, which is, you know, I was hoping to be able to whip up something better before the stream. That's why I made it, decided quite spontaneously to stream tonight. So yeah, that's why you probably missed the notification. Come on, there we go. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. Didn't think far enough there. This whole section, I can't attach that to the back because it's coming apart. And the seam is right here, which means I cannot use the 2x2 plate mod with the studs on the side there. I have to use a brick. In which case I'm just going to leave that for now and see what'll work out as we go. Do you need any Technic pieces for strength dealing with when dealing with the scale, or is it strong enough? Well, as long as you're building something that is resting with the weight pretty much distributed straight down, you don't need any Technic stuff. Technic stuff would, at least that's how I would use it, and have used it in the past. It comes in mostly when I build overhangs. For example, way back in the day, I built a tree that was, you know, it was leaning to one side about the same distance as it was tall, if that makes sense. Sorry, my brain's not good with words at the moment. But I used Technic at the core of that, just to keep that overhang all straight. Hi Zigzag, welcome in. Love that torch there. How is that put together? Well, I can't pull it out of the guy's hand because the wire goes through the floor, but it's basically a lantern with some open studs, 3 to be precise, and then a candle piece, well, the little flame piece in the, you know, the stud that's sitting at the very bottom. And, you know, as usual, like my bricks LED just sits in between those studs, and the cable is routed around the outside of the staff, down behind the guy's arm, and down under his cloak into the ground. So yeah, that's that. Right. Well, let's keep going. That's not wanting to stay. Come on. There we go. Ooh, nice long brick. Very useful. Let's see if we got some 1x something bricks in here too. One by 6. That's an old one though. It's a bit warped. Not as useful as it could be. There's a 1x4. 90s 1x4 brick in blue. That's also an old piece that's warped. You know what's the material again that those old pieces are made of? Some sort of well, I don't want to say anything wrong. There's another one. Don't know if you're familiar. Let me get you in focus on that. Don't know if you can see it, but those old bricks kind of twist quite often, so they don't connect properly, which makes them pretty much useless. Where's my focus peaking? There it is. Right, that should work. There's another one of those old bricks. Those are usable. That one goes there, yep, that one goes there, that one we'll just put yeah, something like that. ABS? No, the old material is, well, not ABS. ABS quite stable when it comes to holding its shape. over extended periods of time. That's why they switched to it. Do you keep these giant MOCs, or do they have to be broken down for future projects? Well, I do not have any model in my room that is older than... Well, actually, that's a lie. I have no big MOC in my room that is older than a couple of months. So yeah, like you said, all of my builds are taken apart eventually, because I just can't afford to buy pieces for every single MOC and I also don't have the space to keep all of these around, so yeah, they have to go eventually, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of also part of the process. I'm finally watching a live and the time is live. Hello there, welcome in. Right, where were we? Let me put some bricks down in the back there to connect. Another warp brick. This is like the Nether in Minecraft with all these warped stuffs. Another warp brick. These are all usable. Looks like, yep. That's a warped one. Yeah, that'll do. I need some more 2x2s. There's one. There's two. Lovely. Oh, wait. One of them is warped. Let's just go with 2x3. We'll get the job done. Do you at least make instructions for yourself? No, I do not. It is way too complicated. It takes way too much time to make instructions for a 20,000 piece model. So they live on in pictures and videos, and perhaps in print in the future, when I get around to printing out some of my favorite shots from some of my MOCs in the past, which is something that I've attempted a couple of years ago, but never stuck with it. So yeah, that kind of never happened. Right, we need something here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Is that a brick height or is that 2 plates? Almost looks like 2 plates, and it is 2 plates. Well, that makes things slightly more difficult. Nothing crazy though. Come on. There we go. Right, you didn't see it. You saw the beautiful rock work instead. But I built up the side wall of this half where it meets the already finished half. So yeah, now we can build on that. I think you should add more interior for your builds when it's possible. It really takes them to the next level. I would agree. The reason I have added less and less interior to my builds as they go bigger is because it's just very expensive. So yeah, I think the last Gothic build from last year, you can see it on my Flickr in case you haven't seen it yet. There's also, I think, one video about it on my YouTube channel. That had a couple of interior scenes, but not too many. So yeah, something I might try in the future with other projects, but you know, when it comes to these big builds, interior is just not a priority for me. If not a secret, how did your profile name come to be? JakobKaiserMOCs? I think it's quite self-explanatory. My name is Jakob Kaiser and I build MOCs. So put 2 and 2 together. That's how we got here. Right. Now, to make that wall a little more sturdy right here, I'm going to add another one of those clip connections. By the way, these minifigures here, you'll probably see them up close in the next update video next week. Not going to say anything about them, but you may want to keep an eye out for them. And if you're at Brick in Bavaria displaying a Gothic MOC with me, then you might be in for a little treat. Let's bring that back like so. Come on. Please don't tell me I don't have any more of those. Modified with bar. That would be very inconvenient. Well, I guess we'll use a regular clip. Come on. There's one, finally. Okay. You have a rather non-German dialect. Well, that's probably because I didn't learn German at school. Well, I did, it was taught, obviously. But, you know, most of my German... most of my English vocabulary comes from watching English content, be it TV shows or movies or YouTube videos. So, yeah, I don't have the typical German accent. Hi there, Marcel. Glad you could join us. Love your MOCs, bro. Thank you, Last Clone Studios. Welcome in. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. Well, same here, same here. It's always exciting to see these things come together. Right, that one goes back on there. All right. I think we can start putting down some rock work. Let's get this bugger out of the way. Right, if you've been following, well, if you've been watching the last update video, then you already had a closer look at the rock work. Considering this section comes apart from the rest, same with the other one, I don't have a lot of depth to work with, hence why the techniques are but comparably simple, but also why I'm, you know, some sections just have a layer of dark bluish gray brick, you know, wherever a few cracks might otherwise show the interior of the build. That was a lot of words to make a simple point, but I hope you catch my drift. Right. My brain just wants to connect these two pieces, but I cannot connect them. They need to come apart. Right. Put one more 2x3, that's a warp part. I can see that from a mile away. That's a slope. That's another warp brick. That's another warp brick. That's a proper one. There we go. Okay. Doesn't have to be complicated to look well. Well, you know, it depends. But this one certainly gets the job done. Right, by the way, 17 viewers. I hope you're all enjoying the content. I'm certainly enjoying myself more than I did in the last stream. Yeah, let's just get some rock parts. Right now, I need to think about how to transition from this section, which needs to come apart, to this section smoothly. And how to cover, off-color pieces that might be visible on the side of the existing rockwork, so they don't show through on this second half. Well, I think I'm going to start with... Actually, I should start with some regular slopes there, which means I need to take this back apart. It'd be like that sometimes. Right. Let me think. Think. Right, I think I need to take this little section off in order to make any substantial progress on it. So let me take that little... Come on, where's the... There it is. Little connection point right there. Connection point right there. Oops. Right, let me unplug the wire for this little guy's lantern. There we go. Right, now we can properly work on this. Okay, where did we start? Right. That tile needs to come off, be replaced with a 2x2 plate. How do you make rockwork seamless when it comes apart? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. By the way, what do you think about the new X-Men mansion? I'm not in the market for sets, so I don't care whatsoever. If people enjoy it, absolutely. Happy days for you. But personally, well, yeah, all I can say is I don't care. I don't care. The only thing I buy sets for is usually the minifigures, and that leads us to me not being an X-Men fan. Never been following any of the movies or read the comics or anything, so just doesn't interest me. Well, we're not making any progress. I need to think less and do more. We'll start by just getting out the basic slopes and laying down some brick. I think that's going to get us further than overthinking too much. Cheers, folks. Always stay hydrated. Right, this drawer looks useful. Ooh, I'm running very low on 2x4 wedges. Gotta keep that in mind because they're one of my, I want to say, most used pieces in terms of rockwork. So yeah, running low on them isn't fun. We'll get these out. These. Ooh, also running low on 3x6 wedges. Slightly worrying there. Oh, we'll make it work. That's only light blue, grey. And the basic shit right here. Right. So, on this side, I have a 5 plates tall brick section right here, which means I have to build something up there to cover that up. Simple approach would be, yeah, just to put a 1x2x3 slope there. Is that a good move? Yeah, I think I'm going to tear down what I've already got here in terms of brick modified and just take it as we go. I think I'm going to remove another tile. Where's my brick separator? Right there. Right. Video idea. Could you make a video of how you store your pots? Absolutely, I could. That's something I might actually do once I'm back from bricking Bavaria and it's time to take this sucker back apart. So we might have some disassembly streams where I can go over my parts storage. And, you know, I'm looking forward to doing a little more live content in terms of, you know, smaller things, not big stuff like this, once I'm done with this. I kind of confuse myself. Is that the same for you, or am I being reasonably clear? Are you using a limited amount of parts, as you seem to be able to create without going through 200 drawers? Well, yes, when I'm building rockwork, I don't need to look through my, well, pink tiles, you know? Not that I have a lot of those. But yeah. So everything that I do is quite limited in terms of parts. You know, for the walls, obviously we've got mostly light bluish grey with a few accent colors, and my light bluish grey is in like a dozen or 2 dozen drawers. So it really doesn't need a whole lot. And, you know, once you're familiar with your storage system, you don't have to look. It's just, all right, I know, you know, 1x1 plates are there, 1x2 plates are there, slopes are there, and you just pull out those drawers. Doesn't take 200, like you said. Thanks for answering. It's daunting when I see people with so many drawers. Well, from experience, I can certainly say it does, you know, even for me, having a shit ton of drawers, it is daunting having so many drawers on my desk because they just take up so much space. And when it comes to, you know, I don't need them anymore, the drawers are not the only mess on the table. There is, you know, individual separate parts all over the place. And I like to keep things organized. So when the table is full of drawers and full of parts, I don't just put the drawers away. I do a whole cleanup, you know, sort all of the random parts, sort them back into the drawers, then put the drawers away. So, you know, for that reason, I also try to keep as little, or well, as few drawers on the table as possible. Right, we placed 1 slope so far. We need to make a little more progress today. I want, what do I want there? I can put that one here, and then put a, I don't have the right, well, this wedge could, yeah, that could work. All right, let's take that 2x2 plate back out, put it back in the drawer. Oh, let's see if I have some 2x2 tile mods with studs. Yes, sir. Look at that beautiful thing. We'll put that there. Attach the big slope to that. And then we've got, well, that doesn't work. Shoot. Your colors, shaping, design, so good. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear you like it. A little plate there. Yeah, that works. That works. wedge plate maybe? Yeah, let's grab a wedge plate. 2x2, a little 45 degree. You know what? I think I'm going to... Do I have it here? No. I think I might switch lenses in a second, so I can zoom in on what I'm doing. That might be more interesting for you, rather than looking at it from the distance. Yeah, wedge plate should get the job done. Put a little brick in the back there. Right. Yeah, let me quickly grab another lens. We're back. Big can going on the camera. It's turning dark for you for a second. We'll be back in just a moment. Very bright. Come on, that bugger goes on. There we go. Let's get you tuned in. How about that angle? Open up the aperture a bit. What do I have on the other one? 2.8-ish. That should do the trick. Get the focus settled in. Yeah, let me know if that works for you, people. I think that should give you a bit of a closer look at what I'm doing. Maybe a little further over here. Something like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Great way you connected the pieces for the what? I'm unfamiliar with that term. Feel free to enlighten me. We need a little tile there, because stuff is showing through. Right. Now we can put one of those. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Little quarter tile on that open stud there. Yeah, that does the trick. Let me quickly check where I need to put that connection point. Right. Build up some brick in the back. Actually, we just need 2 here. Something like that. And then let's see. That's ugly. Right. Maybe we'll ditch that for now. Put a brick on here first and then see how we can integrate that middle section there. Wait, is that a plate? Let me check. Well, yeah, of course it is. Right. In that case, I think I'm gonna grab a brick mod 1x1 by 5 plates, or do they call it? Do they actually call it 5/6 on Bricklink? I don't know. You mean the port? Well, it's a proven technique, if you will. I'm glad you like it, though. Right. Just a little curved slope going on there. We'll transition to... Actually, no. Now we need to have a look at how the rest is connected. Let me pull those pins out here on the side so that I can slide the thing up against it. These two, come on. There's one. Well, do we need the back one? Yes, we do need the back one. Come on out of there. That clip, pin, there it is. It did not want to come out. Now we can slide the whole thing in. Well, we should be able to slide it in. Where's the problem? There shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I see. Okay. The assembly holding the bricks for the port here, for the little dock, interfere with each other. Right, just a little work, but that's a little insight into how these are made up. You know, bars, clips with, well, brick with clips, and they're just attached to some headlight bricks. Come on, connect. Well, oh, there's another pin in the back. Missed that. There we go. Clip. There you go. Lovely. Right, that goes back on there. That one connects to this brick. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not too happy with this little hole there. Have a look at that. Go up. That little section right there. It's a bit too deep. So, slide that out. Best idea I've ever had. Just sliding it back and forth. Right. Let's put another slope. Yeah, another slope. Might feel a bit repetitive, but that's all right. Cut that brick down. 2 plates. Put that on there. That should connect up here just fine. Yeah, lovely. Okay, and then I want an inverted slope to bring that rock back out again. Right, then this one needs to go because it sticks out too far. What are we going to put there instead, though? Maybe just a 1x2 slope instead of a 1x3. One by one plate. Let's see how that works. And let's replace that with a bracket to bring it out another half plate. That goes right in here. Reduces that gap just a little. And now when we fill in the back with 4 plates, we should be able to just build over that right here. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's use a 1 by 2 by 2 slope there instead of a 3 high though. Ooh, running low on those 2. Only 3 left. And now let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's not the prettiest, but that's all right. Oh, maybe we can fit a wedge in there. Nope, doesn't work. Leaves some interior color, in this case white, visible. Hello, DZ Studios. Welcome in. Let's take another plate. Oh, but we do need a little more separation there from the rest of the wall. That actually works. Well, surprisingly well. 2? Yeah. Alright, that's gonna do. Cut. There we go. That goes on there, that goes on there. Right. I think we've got something we can work with. Plates goes here. Right. And I need another 1 by 2. What figures does the torso of the knight come from? Of this one. Coming through is all I say. It's a custom piece. I need a couple more plates. That's what we've got so far. Let me move this back. Right, there you go. That's a better view. Side by side rock working, fun. You're also working on rock work. Do I understand correctly? In which case, I hope you're having fun. Let's put some brick here. Right. A little brick there. Slope there already. We'll be fine. Right. I think... Are you an actual emperor? No. That's just my name. I'm not sure I want to be an emperor. Think. Where was I? Let's see if we can... Okay. We need something bigger there. That's too repetitive. What do we got down here? Let's get out the big guns. I need that one. That might do. Right. Little brick mod there. Another one here. Keeps everything in place. Put that on there. That should be fine. Actually, let me get the camera over here a little more. Hope the focus is alright. Tile. 1 by 2, 3. Well, 2 will be enough. Yep. All right. We need to build up the back a little. I can even turn it around for you now. Look at that. Look at all those views. Hope that works. And in case you didn't notice already, I'm using a whole bunch of 1 by 1 round plates I got at the Lego store ages ago to fill in these back sides. Need one more layer right there, and then we need a 1 by 3 plate. Right, then that one can go here. And we can turn back around. We've got something to work off of. There's my focal plane. Hope that works. Hi Jacob, hey JB. How's it going? Hope you've been having a lovely day. Let's check out if that wedge works there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's... yeah, it's okay. Break there to fill in the back. We need another plate. And another plate. Come on. Lovely. Good man, been working actually. Lovely. Bill's looking great though, dude. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. It is a journey. And so far, it has been quite a fantastic one. And I'm glad that everyone seems to agree and enjoys the series as much as I do. Yeah, actually. Let's bump that. Slope up another brick. That's a plate, okay. That's the 1 by 3, isn't it? Yep, okay. Let's replace that with a 1 by 4. There's one. Right. Oh. Very relaxing. I'm glad to hear that. That's never a bad thing in today's stressful everyday environment. Right, I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah, that's nice. Now, let's use some filler here. Would you look at that? We've almost got a somewhat complete rock. And I'm thinking actually, once this slides in here, like that, as we discussed earlier in this stream, in case you weren't around, I'm planning to put a guard tower in the you're basically on the corner between the two big halves. And I'm thinking I'll just have the rockwork actually kind of merge into the tower, into the wall of the tower. Or well, realistically have the wall be built around and onto the rocks, if that makes sense. So I might actually just extend the rock out this, what's 2 more studs. Sorry about my way with words. It's not the greatest today. What I mean to say is, let's extend the rock another 2 studs this way and finish it up towards the top so that it merges nicely at the bottom, at the top edge with the rest of the rockwork, and then we'll move on to God knows what. But I think that's enough rockwork on this side. I want some space for for the guard tower and whatever I'm going to put there. So, ooh, I just noticed. I forgot to put a clip. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not too big of a deal though. Where is it though? There it is. Okay. Let's see. Is that correct? It is. Okay, lovely. And that one goes here. Like so. That one goes here. That one goes here. That one. Right, that one now needs a little change. And there we go. I think we'll have 1 by 2 at the top there, rounding that off. That should work. Right. Lovely. Okay. I think we'll just finish that top with a quarter tile. See how that looks? That should definitely do the trick. Right, let's move on to the rest of the rockwork. Another 1 by 2 tile goes there. We won't extend any further this way towards the front. I'm curious to see how you're going to make the front part of. Got my alien build to stand clean freely. Well, that's a success. Oh, right, I think I need to catch up on some comments. What recently revealed / leaked set are you looking forward to the most? I mentioned earlier that I'm not really into sets. I'm mostly into actually buying minifigures separately, and only really buy sets when it's got really good parts, is affordable, and has good minifigures. So I'm excited to see though, just for the actual build, the obviously the new Speed Champions, which have not been revealed yet. And because that's something I'm personally into as well, I'm looking forward to the new LEGO Star Wars U-Wing, rumored to release in, what is it, summer next year? May? July? Something like that. Because I like Andor, so that's something that I would like to see. Not necessarily buy, but certainly see the set. And then the Interceptor, Ahsoka's ETA 2 Interceptor, I think it is. is rumored to have a new printed cockpit piece, which is something I'm looking forward to. And then an ARC 170 is rumored in terms of Star Wars, which might be interesting. And that's about it, really. I'm not keeping track of a lot of sets outside of Star Wars. Well, of course I do like the occasional castle stuff, but I usually don't follow the leaks there. You know, I just happen to be pleasantly surprised when a new good castle set with good figures drops. Again, not because I'm intending to buy it, but because I like to see it. Do you ever take inspiration for building techniques from new sets? That's, well, not necessarily for the techniques, but I think that's mostly due to the fact that I don't actually buy and build sets. If I did that more often, I'd probably find a thing or two in, especially Speed Champion sets, that I would be able to use in my own stuff as well. But, yes, as of this moment, I don't really take inspiration from set building techniques. Do you think custom figs are worth buying? Well, I'm somewhat biased because I make custom figs with AV figures. So for me, it's worth it if you buy them. Let's be real there. But in terms of actually purchasing custom figures for myself, I have bought exactly one custom minifigure in the past 12 months, and that is the Rebels Ahsoka by Nanorex Designs on Instagram in collaboration with Light Customs. And the main reason I bought that is because I've known Nanorex for 4 years, I think. 4.5 years at this point. And he's just become a good friend, and I want to support him. So that's why I bought that one. Other than that, I'm in the camp of, you know, same as with the sets. Who mentioned it? F. Buko said no point/need to be into sets when you can create your own amazing stuff. Which is true, I fully agree. And the same kind of goes for figures for me. If Lego doesn't make it, I make it myself. And if somebody else is making it too, I'll still probably make it myself just because I enjoy the process. So, yeah, figure design is a fun thing if you know how to do it and if you've actually got the means to get them made, which fortunately I've had the opportunity to do. Yeah. I think that's everything answered that's been asked in the last couple of minutes. Let's keep building. Think. Actually, brick separator. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll keep it simple. Ditch that tile for a 2x2 mod. Put that slope in there. Nothing crazy. To. Actually, let me see if I have some archers that we can use. No. I've only got these. So, yeah. We'll stick to slopes. Just another one of those might be a little repetitive. Yeah, I don't vibe with that. Let's see if I have... Nope, no more 1x6 curved slopes. That is unfortunate. What else do I have? Nothing really. That sucks. Well, I guess we'll just go with a little bit of snot work. My voice is still suffering a bit from the cold, which is annoying. Do you own a UV printer yourself, and is it worth buying one for personal use? It is definitely not worth buying one for personal use unless you have, well, a lot of money in the bank, to put it that way. You know, the cheapest, if you buy secondhand, the baseline is, I would say about 8,000 euros. And if 8,000 euros is feasible for you for personal use, feel free to go for it. For me, it definitely isn't. I don't think in my entire Bricklink history I have spent that much money on parts. And I use parts. Well, I've been buying Lego parts on Bricklink since 2014. And I don't think I have, I don't think I have to repeat myself. So for me personally, a UV printer for personal use is absolutely not worth it. Find someone to commission to print that stuff for you. Buko, with AV figures, I do both UV printing and pad printing. Speaking of, just today, 4 hours ago, we released a new pad printed figure based on the security troopers in Andor Season 1. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check them out. And yeah. Right. What did I want to do there? That one. Okay. Let me think. Actually, plate there, that one there, and then I should be able to insert a bracket. Oh, I could have just left it. I can insert a bracket, right? Do I need a bracket there? In this case, no, I just need a brick modified. Let's use a white one. Don't think I'm going to use those anywhere else, so I can waste them here. Right, that goes there. Alright, now I need a 1x3 plate. A little bit of changing in the back here. Right. Now, this one can go here. I'll put a 1/4 on the stub. Like that. Actually, am I stupid? Seems to be. Well, that's dumb. I should use a bracket. In which case, we'll take this whole thing apart again. That one needs to be switched back to the 1x4. Where's the 1x4? Oh, there. Confusion. Right. 4 there. 3 here. You can't see it, but you will see the result of it in a second. That one goes here. And that one goes back on there. Lovely. Hello there, Glenn. Welcome in. I don't know how you make big MOCs without grinding to a halt. A lot due to part shortages. Well, you just can't allow yourself to look at the budget, you know? It's expensive. It's expensive, but for this model, because it's the last Gothic installment, I just told myself I'm, you know, unlimited budget, which doesn't mean there's no end to it, but, you know, I thought let's just go all in, make it worth it. And so far, I have had to buy surprisingly few parts, which I guess is a testament to how much I spent in times past already. But I'm running into a little, you know, I don't like it quite a lot. Actually, no, I was right. We just need the brick mod here. Sometimes I need to just stick with it when I know in my head that it's all correct. Right, that went here. That goes back on here. I'm sorry. There we go. That one goes back on there. And that goes here. Right. And then this one goes on here. And that works. Okay. Hello, Bobo Breaks. Welcome in. Right. Let me... No, don't let me think. Is that... Shit, that's... Okay. On my 4 plate. Oops, I dropped one there. Into a not so fantastic spot. Difficult to access. We'll have to do that after stream. Right. On my 3 brick here. And... Nah. Is that a full plate? It is. Is that fit custom? Yes, it is. It's unreleased. But I will let you know when it does release. I would like some curvature up there. So let's have a look at our options. No, that doesn't work. Come on, where did I put that stuff? Sometimes I do still catch myself looking for things. There it is. Right. I'm not too happy with the wedge here. I feel like it needs something else. Might just be me though. Let me try something. Let's put that there. Let's grab a curved slope and a, well, actually no. Let's grab a cheese slope. No, curved slope is this. Curved slope it is. Is it? Nah. It kind of has to be. Decisions. What do you reckon so far, people? Feel free to chime in. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions. Yeah, I have a few small part cracks there. That'll do. Let's put a... No bracket there. Let's put a wedge on top of that. Yes, okay. It's all coming together. It is all coming together. Yeah, it's not the prettiest, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Right. Bracket, yes, downward bracket, please. Right here. And then we can put a upward bracket here. Two studs tall though. That one there. And another quarter right here. How about a curved slope on the two edges at the bottom? Right there. That would be something, yeah. We can try that. The rocks definitely shouldn't line up perfectly all the time. That's right, but you need to think in shapes. Otherwise you just make amateur rock work. What are we going to put there? We're just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Right, let's try something at the bottom there. The suggestion was a curved slope. And I will offer both options for a curved slope. Give me a second. You could do this, which, in my opinion, looks a bit too even. An alternative would be something like this, which leaves a bit too much here. So something that I like to do, oops, in spots like this, is if you can see it here on this side. I like to use 2/4. Well, in this case, I would use 2/4 in the cheese slope. Put that cheese slope here, either like that, and the quarter slope here. That's something I would do to finish up that gap, and then possibly another quarter up there. Or alternatively, I might put the cheese slope like that and put a quarter here and here, or I might use, well, we'll have to switch that around again, but that's all right. Let me grab a 1x1 plate. Something like a 1x2 wedge and a quarter. Feel free to let me know what you think we should go with. Get a curved wedge maybe? I think that's what I just did, if I'm thinking correctly. But one of them claw roof thingies, I think I'm all out of them. Yeah, I think I've got one over that way. At least one I'm seeing at first glance. There's another one here just out of frame. And I don't think I have any more. I think, well, you can actually see it on the corner here. I think you mean that piece. Cheese down, left quarter right. You mean like so? Do I understand correctly? It would be nice if that, sorry, I'm reading that message with 3 minutes delay. It would be nice if that 2x2 section with the 1x2 curve and cheese slope was a... This section here, you mean? Do I understand correctly? And one more to hide the mold on top. A little stud. So, you're thinking like that, Bobo? Is that correct? Yes, that section. Alright, yeah, I agree. I'm not too happy with that either. So let's tackle that. It's all on a brick modified. So, as you would suggest, we'll try with a bracket. Bring that out, half a plate, and see if that makes it look any better. Right, we need to fill up the back. Now that we took out the brick mod. Come on, there we go. Oops, that's one too much. Wedge goes back on top. I would like some connection here. Some sort of connection. So let's put a brick there. And... I think that one needs to be... No, yeah, I agree. I'm not too happy with that section. Perfect. Glad to hear Bobo bricks. We'll stick with that then. Right, but my issue right now is this section isn't attached to this side at the top here, only at the bottom right there. So I want another connection point up here, considering though we've got this big 1x2x3 slope sitting right here. The only possible connection point is right at the top here. But I want to put that wedge there. And if I just put a plate, which I could do, 1x4 preferably, I'm left with a rather unsightly gap that you could fill with a wedge plate, but then we wouldn't have the plate connecting the sections together. So, quick solution, let's just do some loud thinking. We'll replace the upright inverted slope with a, what's the closest? 1x4 regular slope on a snot brick. We'll put that here, and that allows us, or me rather, you're just watching, to connect the thing at the back right here. Another 1x3 brick. There we go. Come on. Right. Lovely. Actually, I was a bit stupid there, because the 1x4 slope is a bit, well, exactly one plate taller. So we'll have to move the brick mod down one stud. Which means that has to be like that. No. 2 1x2 plates. 1 1x1 plate. And I think that should do it. Let's see. That one goes here, that one goes there. Right there. Like that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 1x3 brick would be convenient. Get another one of those. Put that here. Attach all of the remaining pieces again. I think we had this one here. And now that one goes here. Beautiful. Attaches nicely. Now the whole thing is reasonably connected, and it'll be connected at the top here with, oops, we already had a brick there. Right, like that. Still not happy with that section, but we'll work on it. Right, now everything is connected once we put this bugger in here, and, well, connected at the top as it was. One somewhat sturdy assembly. Have you thought about having people on in future streams? Yesn't. I would like to have some guests in my content. I've thought about that. But I think I might not have guests on stream, but rather make video content with guests when I'm able to actually plan out a few things in advance. I've got plans for that. I'm not going to tell you too much about it yet, but it's something that I've been thinking about for a while, as in making collaborative content per se, and taking a look at other people's workflows, just to give a little hint. You've probably seen such content before, so if that's something you like in general, you might like what I've got in store, or what I've been thinking about, what I'm planning, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, let me check the Discord real quick. Glint wrote in the Discord I should add a chapel/crypt using some of the grey skulls. Let me check out that link real quick. On brick. Oops, wrong one. Copy the pasta to brick link. Come on. There we go. Oh, interesting. Release 2023. Appears in one set, which is, oh, Disney Hocus Pocus. Okay. How much does that part go for? You know, considering I'm basically out of time, I won't be ordering any, but that might be something to keep in mind. Thanks for the recommendation, or suggestion, whatever you intended it to be. Right, let's go back here. On what channel? Well, this channel. Well, speaking of crypts/chapels, I don't know if you missed the first stream that we had, but I did build this little, you know, I refer to it as a shrine, which is, you know, in some ways somewhat close to what I think you've been thinking. No, on Discord. Well, are you in the workshop Discord server? You probably are. If you're not, the link is below. And, well, oh, Glint actually posted it in Builder Improvement Initiative. If you go to the Whips forum channel, I have a forum in there, or well, a topic, a post, whatever, called Back on the Gothic Grind, where I post my work in progress pictures to BII. So have a look at that. There, gone. Found it. Lovely. Is this your first time at Bricking Bavaria? Yes, it is. I have been to 4 cons in the past, 2014, 15, and 16, and then I just stopped going for some reason. Not sure exactly why, but yeah. So this is my first Bricking Bavaria at my first convention in 8 years. Jeez. Well, let's finish up this rock. Let's finish up this rock, and then we can do a little talking. And then I think we'll call it for the day. It's already 10 p.m. At least where I'm at in the world. So, yeah. Let's have a look at this section again. I'm not a huge fan of how it's looking right now. We'll put that on top. Let me try something. Let's stitch this for a 1x1 plate, like so. Come on, sit in there. Oops. What's that? Bit of dust. Maybe that one. No. Cheese slope here, maybe. And a 1x1 plate in there. Come on. And maybe a quarter now. Let's have a look at that. Like so. Yeah, what do you reckon, people? Does that look somewhat decent? I think I can live with that. Right. Just this little section here left to do. That one needs to stay there. We've got a... Okay, that's... No, we need that there. Do we? Yeah, we kind of do. All right. Let's do some thinking again. Something curved? Yeah, maybe let's try something curved. Grab a 1x2 curved slope. Plug that underneath here. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Ditch that. And that's 1x2, oh, 1x1 plate. Yeah. All right. Small change of plans. We'll replace the 1x3 slope on the side with a 1x4. That brings the curved slope up another stud, and then we have a flush fit up there. So we don't have a 1x1 space to fill. Right. No, yeah, no. That curved one doesn't work. That one wanted to go here. Instead, we might... What could we do? I think it is all on this 4x4 section right here. Let me change that up again. Right. Maybe cheese up there. Oh. Let me just mess around a little. We need something here and we need something there. Oops. I dropped a slope. I've got to go and I'm glad to see the progress is going well. Thanks for tuning in, Glint. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you. Probably on Discord. And otherwise, obviously, always welcome back in to these streams. All right, folks. There's the piece. Come on, 1x1 plates. Get in there. How do you transport the mock? Do you wrap it in bubble wrap? I will be, well, in the past, when I displayed at conventions, I put them in a moving box with a lot of padding, yes. For this one though, considering it's all modular, I will be building 2 boxes to transport each of the big sections individually. That makes them, you know, I don't want to say easy to handle, but certainly makes it a little easier than transporting the whole thing at once. So I'll be building boxes for the 2 big sections, and then the smaller sections I will be transporting in a moving box or something, again, you know, as usual, with some bubble wrap or other padding material. Oh, I seem to have missed a lot. Oh, Jan tuned in. Welcome in, Jasterbrick. Good evening. Last Brick in Bavaria preparations? Well, far from the last, I have to say. There's still a lot to do, but we're getting there. Can't wait to see it finished at Brick in Bavaria. Same thing, same thing. And I'm glad to meet everyone and have a chat. Where are you from? I am from Germany, living part-time in Belgium. And yeah, I think that answers the question. What's up? Working on my own cathedral at the same time. It's Nick from the Discord. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right. I think this one needs to go. That one needs to go. We'll put... Actually, let's just put a 1x1 by 2/3 brick right there. And just stick a stick in it. Maybe with some flower petals on that, like I've done for a couple of other sections. Oops. Dropped it. There it is. You're lucky being in Germany. You can go to the Legoland that has hundreds of bins of parts. And ironically, I have never been. So yeah, but we do have good Bricklink offerings. We still at it, Mikey. We're still at it. Alright. Look at that. Just a little bud growing out of the side of the rock there. I think that should do the job. Right. I think this whole thing, this whole section, should be up here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see how that looks. Put that there. Do we have another 1x3 curved slope? Where are my 1x3 slopes? Oh, no, we don't have any more. Unfortunate. Which means, yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this one. Is that a good move? Let's drop that in there. Yeah, that works. That should work. That goes here. And then we need... bummer. Oh, we can fill that with the brackets. And let's... Back to problem solving. It just does not stop. That can be a filler color. There we go. That one goes on here. Okay. Then we need another bracket. Another filler plate. Like that. And this one goes on here. That one goes on here. That one goes back on there. And I think that should do it. Right. And now we'll move everything in the back here up 2 studs. First off, though, put that curved slope in there, like so. And then brick here. Actually, maybe even a slope. Yeah, I think that works. I'll get to your comments in a second, people. I appreciate the chat engagement. Just want to get this done in a reasonably timely fashion, since it's getting late in my part of the world. Yeah, that works. Five studs right there. Oh, okay. Can't do that. I need... Okay. Some thinking is required. That one needs to go there, meaning... Well, what's that, 2 or 3? 3. 3 plates need to go here. And then we need 1 plate and 5. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct, but that's not correct. We need 2 there. All right. Okay, there's a plate in the way. Got it. Slight problem. There it is. That one needs to attach somehow. So we'll swap in a brick mod there. Oh, sorry. One further up. Any chance you stream tomorrow? No, I can answer that question right away. I will not. The plan currently is to stream every other Saturday. So, yeah, but after Bricking Bavaria that might change and I might stream a lot more regularly. But tomorrow, probably not. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll put on a very spontaneous little stream, but currently that's not the plan. Right, bear with me for another minute or so. We are almost done, people. Just for stability's sake, I'm going to fill in the back here completely. Put a little piece of filler brick. Nope. Filler plate. It seems. Right there. I just dropped a shit ton of stuff. Well, we can do without. That one goes up here. Yep, that one gets a stud on the bottom. We need a 1x2 dark bluish grey tile. Dropped another piece, can't see it though. I'll see to that after the stream. Whew, okay, here we go. That goes on there. Come on, that goes here. Wait, am I stupid? What the hell? Oh yeah, okay. I see the issue. I see the issue. There we go. Whew. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about done. One more brick modified, and I think one dark bluish grey 1x1 plate. Oh, two dark bluish grey 1x1 plates. Go on in there. And then that one. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Let me get to your messages now. Here's a nice look at it for you. Actually, let me put it all together. That way you get the whole picture. Just like that. Right, that should do it. And let me just plug in this fella's light. right here. Come on. There we go. Turn that on. Whew. Let's get that in frame. Attach the rock here. Right. Just a small section for today, but I think, you know, some progress is better than none. And I got a lot of catching up to do now. How long will the rock wall be? This one? If you mean that one, it'll stop right here. And I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I'm going to put a guard tower here. The rock wall will, you know, merge with the wall of the guard tower. And then we will have, originally indicated by this little placeholder, we'll have a gate to the dock area right there next to the guard tower, lined on the other side by this rock, which will, you know, probably be just as it is now. A little bit of wall going around here, and then on the back we'll figure it out as we go. You should see my room right now. It's worse than what I showed you yesterday. Well, you know, building always makes a little mess, but that's part of the process, and, you know, shows that you've been at work. Any chance you stream tomorrow? Already answered that. Connect the base plate, let us see. You're welcome. I want to start using lights. Any tips? Well, I think the only tip I can confidently give is buy regular white LEDs. I use Light My Bricks, but if you're looking for a more affordable option, check out Game of Bricks. I think that's what they're called. They have a couple of deals occasionally, and First Order Lego has a, I think, 10% discount and free shipping code. So yeah, you can save there, and their components are generally cheaper than, you know, Light My Bricks and similar stuff. You know, there's Brick Stuff, there is Lighthailing, Bricks Max, lots of different brands. Light My Bricks has just recently updated their plugs, and I think also the actual wires made them a little thinner. The plugs are different. Before that, you know, all the lights that I have are compatible with all the other major brands. The new Light My Bricks plugs are no longer compatible with that. So if you're buying Light My Bricks, make sure that you get the old components. I think they still have, you know, leftover stock that they sell on the website, and if you can't find it there, check out resellers. If you're in Europe, Brickissimo has Light My Bricks, and I don't know who else, but you'll figure it out. And then just mess around with it. Just mess around with it. It is super fun, as you can see. I love adding lights to my MOCs because it just adds another level of depth, another, you know, a bit of life to a model. And one little tip, once you've got lights, you know, just get whatever you want to get started. I got a USB plug, some expansion boards, some expansion cables, and some lights. And that'll do you just fine to get started. And then once you start putting lights in MOCs, what I like to do is every single light, except for the torch that you can't see up there, the one that's flickering a little, which by the way is made possible by an effects board from Light My Bricks. All of the other lights are LEDs in regular white Lego pieces. And that just diffuses the light. If you just use, let's say for the lanterns, transparent yellow pieces, the light would be for my personal taste, too hard. I prefer my lanterns to have soft light, and the way you do that is by putting those LEDs in regular white pieces. And I do that for almost everything. When there's a window and there's, you know, light behind it, there's a white piece in between. Never something transparent. Yeah, I think that's the only proper tip I can give you from experience. And I took way too long to answer that question, but I hope it helped out. Are you thinking of more rock work or wood structure at the outlook? I mean guard tower, of course. I think I would definitely like to add some timbered facade to the guard tower. So I'll probably have all of the height from the dock up to the plateau in regular brickwork. You know, like bluish grey, dark bluish grey masonry bricks, all the stuff that I used on the cathedral. And then probably have one story of brickwork and then a timbered top story. And God knows what I'm going to do about the roof. Haven't thought about that yet, to be honest. But we'll figure that out. And if time permits and parts are in my collection, don't need to order them, I might put another facade here. Just a little house. Very small thing. I've got actually a little space right here. Not sure if I'm going to put the shrine there or if I'm going to put a house there and put the shrine elsewhere. But yeah, I intend to put some wood in there. Wait, Luca has what code? Luca has a discount and free shipping code for Game of Bricks who sell light kits for your MOCs. So I think it's FOL 10, 15? Let me check actually. It is, yeah, FOL 15, 15% off and free shipping. I'm not getting a cent from that, but you support Luca. So absolutely go for it if you order from Game of Bricks. Right, how long have we been live? 2 hours, 10 minutes, if I'm seeing that correctly. And I think we're going to leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of progress, but contrary to the last stream, we actually completed something. So I'm happy about that. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. It's good to be back at, you know, slightly better health than 2 weeks ago. Let's put this fella back down here to chat with his friend. Just get you looking down there again. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to keep building tomorrow, but you know, I'm out for today, I think. Is one of the slopes old grey? Questions keep coming in. Yes, this one. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Got a couple more. But not in the model as of right now. Well, in any case, I'm gonna need to rest the voice a bit. So I hope you enjoyed for the third time. It's been fun. Hope you tune in again next time. I think when it comes to live streams, next week is going to be an update, and the weekend after that is already Bricking Bavaria, and I'm probably not going to stream from Bricking Bavaria, but I might stream when I'm back home. So no streams until Bricking Bavaria, unless I decide to do a spontaneous one. But yeah, at least one more update video and then possibly something from Bricking Bavaria or after that. So I hope to see you then. I want to thank you very much for tuning in today. It has been a pleasure. Great stream, always cozy. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, unfortunate about my light. I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, the lighting setup today is a bit different because my main key light broke, which is very unfortunate because I was hoping that I could keep my updates consistent in terms of the actual setup. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I wish you all a very fantastic rest of your evening or day if you're on the other side of the pond. And I will see you in the next update video. And of course on the Discord. Feel free to join, link below. Have a good one, folks.